Welcome back to Canada's Drag Race, where the drama is fierce, the competition is tighter than a corset, and the queens are leaving it all on the runway. Last week we said goodbye to Xana, and now we're down to our top 5. It's anyone's game, and this episode, packed with laughs, tears, and some serious talent. The queens return to the workroom after Xana's elimination, congratulating Virgo on her lip-sync victory. Virgo, clearly feeling her oats, promised to put her best foot forward moving forward. Minnie, fresh off her design challenge win, celebrated the full circle moment of going from pit crew member to top 5 competitor. Meanwhile, Michaela apologized for her untucked outburst, but the other queens shut that down immediately, telling her she should never apologize for expressing her emotions. Michaela clarified that she didn't hate Xana, but made it clear that they weren't girls, a polite way of saying the friendship wasn't there. Virgo lightened the mood with a joke about Michaela storming off with her assets fully on display, which had everyone laughing. Perla, ever the confident queen, declared that she was long overdue for another win. The room was full of support and light-hearted energy, but it was clear that everyone was keeping their eye on the prize. The next day, the queens strutted into the workroom, reminiscing about their accomplishments so far. Elena was once again reminded by everyone that she hadn't won a challenge yet, despite being consistently in the top. It was a good-natured roast, but you could tell it lit a fire under her. Rue's message appeared on the screen, teasing the challenge ahead. Moments later, Brad entered with an announcement. The queens had just 15 minutes to get into Quick Drag and audition for a spot on his new network, Brad News, as field reporters. The twist? They'd be reporting on events they had no prior knowledge of. From a beauty pageant to a track and field meet, and even the infamous Melinda Virgo meltdown from season 2's Untucked, the queens had to deliver on-the-spot hilarity. Virgo absolutely stole the show with her quick wit and spot-on comedic timing, earning her the mini-challenge win and a cool $2,500 prize. The queens agreed they did particularly well recounting the Melinda Virgo meltdown, because, let's face it, who could forget that disaster? For the Maxi Challenge, Brad revealed that the queens would appear as guests on his late-night talk show to promote the very season of Canada's Drag Race they're currently competing in. T.S. Madison was announced as the guest judge for the week, sending Michaela into full fangirl mode. Excitement filled the workroom as the queens prepared to showcase their personalities, humor, and charisma. However, the challenge also required them to tackle tough questions and engage in a bit of self-reflection, a mix of fun and emotional depth that tested their versatility. Back in the workroom, the queens talked about their experiences hosting events in the local drag scene. Perla admitted that she loves to plan everything out but would need to loosen up and go with the flow for this challenge. Virgo confidently declared that she could host it down, no problem. Michaela shared how her shyness has been a barrier in the past, but was determined to let her personality shine. The queens bonded over their shared experiences and reflected on how much they'd grown throughout the competition. The queens hit the stage together, kicking things off with a lighthearted Q&A using gigantic name blocks to answer Brad's questions. Most fashionable? Everyone chose Perla, except Michaela, who boldly chose herself. Confidence is key, darling. Least fashionable? Virgo took 2 votes and won the category, laughing it off like a champ. Best mug? Elena dominated with 4 votes, while Minnie chose Virgo, sparking some giggles. The individual interviews brought humor, heart, and introspective. Perla spoke about her love of fashion, crediting her grandmother as her biggest inspiration. Brad joked about her lack of blush, adding some levity. Virgo reflected on competing alongside her drag daughter, Sanjina, calling it a surreal and bittersweet experience. Minnie revealed that her toughest competitor was her inner saboteur, prompting Perla to call her an icon, with Helena chiming in agreement. Michaela addressed the question of living in Isis Couture's shadow, reminding everyone that while she's inspired by her legendary drag mother, she's her own queen. Helena spoke about falling short in the design challenges, saying she wasn't disappointed because she believed Minnie deserved both wins. The queens defended their worst looks of the season with humor and grace, proving that even their flops had charm. Brad then asked some pointed questions. Advice for aspiring drag queens. Minnie said, just do it, while Perla encouraged embracing the messiness. Virgo emphasized the importance of charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent. Biggest misconception about drag queens? Virgo said it's that drag is a last resort, adding that she chose drag as a fulfilling career. Perla cheekily added, "We also do it for the drink tickets." Drag for kids? Michaela said drag is sparkly and fun, something she wished she had as a kid. Helena noted that not all drag is for children, just like not all movies or music are. Emotions ran high as the queens watched heartfelt videos from their loved ones. From Helena's mom to Minnie's hilarious brother and Virgo's mom and sister, each message was a beautiful reminder of the support waiting for them at home. Perla shared a harrowing story of childhood abuse, while Virgo opened up about being drugged and assaulted at a gig. The vulnerability and resilience of these queens shone through as they leaned on one another for support. The queens brought the drama to the runway, serving Statuesque Eleganza. Helena wowed as a Medusa statue, earning universal praise for her look and talk show performance. Perla stunned as a Rapunzel bust, though her interview reviews were mixed. Virgo embodied Athena, with glowing critiques across the board for both her runway and personality. Michaela delivered Nefertiti-inspired royalty, dazzling the judges with her energy and poise. Minnie gave crustacean couture as a prawn, balancing humor and elegance. While her interview impressed, Brad found her responses a bit too democratic. Helena earned her first win, becoming the first finalist and winning $5,000, presented by Jimbo. Naturally, Virgo was ruled safe, joining the finale lineup. That left Minnie, Perla, and Michaela on the runway. Minnie was saved, securing her spot in the top 4, leaving Perla and Michaela to lip-sync for their lives. The queens battled it out, with Perla serving cute, comedic energy and Michaela delivering a high-energy performance. Ultimately, Michaela earned the final spot in the finale, and we bid an emotional goodbye to Perla. And now we have our top 4. Minnie wagged, the former pit crew member, proving she's a star. Helena Poison, finally earning her win when it mattered the most. The Virgo Queen, serving charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent. Michaela Couture, carving her own legacy as the first queen born on Drag Race. Who will be crowned Canada's next drag superstar? Let me know your pick in the comments.